Alice, I just want to congratulate you for being the first recipient of the 3 Tomatoes and Glow Woman of Purpose Award. You are an extraordinary woman. I am so grateful you are in my life. I have learned more from you. You inspire me. You are hard on me when I need it, and you love me when I need that too. But your work on attention has been such a great thing for me personally, and I will always be grateful that you are in my life.
Congratulations, Alice, on being the first recipient of the 3 Tomatoes Glow Woman of Purpose Award, and for being a wake-up call to acknowledge the value in others every chance you get.
Alice, my dear Michigander friend, I am so proud to be your friend, and I wish you the happiest of birthdays and cannot wait to see you in person. Love you much. Look forward to seeing you soon. Enjoy. Mwah.
Alice, happy birthday and wishing you congratulations on all your major successes and the contribution you have made to the world in attention and listening.
Happy birthday, Alice. You are a role model and an inspiration on living your life in your own terms. Have the best birthday year ever.
Congratulations, Alice. I'm so proud of you and so proud to be your friend. Sending love and wishes for many more years of achievements and happy adventure.
Dear Alice, Queen of the Attention Factor and center of our attention today, wishing you a marvelous 90th.
It is with great love and admiration that I congratulate you for being the first recipient of the 3 Tomatoes and Glow Woman of Purpose Award. You have been an inspiration to all who had the pleasure of meeting you. Thank you for your tireless dedication to improving the work and personal lives of thousands via the Attention Factor.
Congratulations, Alice March, on getting the 3 Tomatoes Woman of Purpose Award. It's our first, and of course, it had to be given to somebody very special, which you are. You wake up with a purpose, you've got a plan, and you have raised the bar for all of us. Congratulations.
So Alice, you are loved and admired and cherished. And if you'd like to come to the stage, we're going to embarrass you just a little bit more.
Go, Alice, go!
Alice Aspen March. What can you say about Alice? She is a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, brilliant, iconic, and a pioneer in improving the human condition through her prowess in film, broadcast, and print, and a lifetime interest in the role attention plays in the raising of our children and our adults. Her bio is as impressive as she is, but let me summarize just a few points, or we would be here until tomorrow. So, you may know Alice is credited for saving Mr. Rogers. She did this as a member of the LA Broadcast and Film Commission to keep Mr. Rogers on public broadcasting. She was appointed to the White House Conference on the Family and the Commission on Future Funding of Public Broadcasting in California. She was praised in the Congressional Record. She was a recipient of an International Year of the Child Award and most recently Broadcaster of the Year for her radio show, The Attention Factor. She created and produced the Emmy Award-winning film, The LATCH KEY KIDS, with Christopher Reeves. And close to my heart, she is an author, coach, and motivational speaker for her book, The Attention Factor. In Alice's own words, attention is an energy released through a look, a touch, words, or deeds from one person to another, making the other feel safe, included, supported, and special. And isn't that what we all want? Alice embodies that philosophy in all she does. And for all of us, whenever in doubt, and me personally, I always say to myself, what would Alice do? For this and so many other reasons, Cheryl and I put our heads together and decided to create the first ever Woman of Purpose Award to be presented to Alice for her inspirational role as a tomato, which is a retro term to describe a woman who exudes confidence, knows her way around, and is not defined by age or labels, but all about living life at any age. And as a glow woman of purpose, a woman who projects the inner and outer glow that comes from living a fully integrated life of purpose, service, and humanity.
Tomato of Purpose Award. And I think Sharon, you have Sharon. Do you want to?
Alice's red jacket has to go everywhere with her, and it does.
Oh.
And I made this painting for you, Alice. It's you and New York City, and it was made with love.
You may say a few words, Alice. We're also celebrating this year too because it was Alice's 90th birthday.
Well, it's difficult to stand up here and be the center of attention for a lot of reasons. But I want to say to you that I've really only been 90 since March 27th. And it's all new to me. I never knew anybody who was 90. I've outlived my entire family. I didn't know anything about attention. I sort of, because I never got any, or if I got it, it was all wrong. I've spent since 1977, more or less, studying about the power of attention. And as Anne said, I did keep Mr. Rogers on air because I had a son. I was disturbed about the effect of screens on our kids. And today I'm more affected than ever, and I'm more concerned than ever because they're watching more, because everybody's watching more. But I have a younger son, I have 3 sons. And,
Alice, go back to the mic. We can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
I always walk around the stage. I'm very sorry. I don't know how to stand still. I had a younger son who arrived at the time when my father passed away, and I had moved from Los Angeles, where I lived for 45 years, to New York 13 years ago. And I really had to take care of my mother because there were no other kids in the family, so I was it. And I got an English, a sort of an English-speaking lady from a country in South America who wanted to watch television so she could learn better English. And my son sat with her. So he really learned, she learned more English, and he started speaking English with a Spanish accent. And I got very disturbed because the cover of Newsweek's magazine, Newsweek's in 1977, was of 2 kids sitting in front of television, and the question was, do you know what's happening to these kids who are watching so much television? Nobody did, and I didn't. But pretty soon my kid was really addicted to television, wanted to sit in front of the set more than he wanted to play. And he also started using drugs, pot, you know, the regular teenage display. And I was terrified that I could lose it because in Los Angeles, people were dropping over. But I didn't know what I'd done, and I took responsibility for that because I had two older kids who weren't doing anything, his older brothers. And I was doing research on what was the impact of TV on our children, but that wasn't doing anything for me. I wanted something specific. And I had my first and last epiphany. I knew something was going on over my head. It was one big billboard with the word attention on it in dimensional letters. And I thought that was quite interesting. Never happened before, hasn't happened since. With one word, attention, in dimensional letters. So I said, it must be a clue, specifically for me. So I changed my research, and I looked up, they never mentioned the word attention, but they talked about it. You know, a mother would have her, well, first of all, the research is out there, but the word isn't. And I know I have a very few minutes to talk about this, but the bottom line is we are losing our kids. The amount of headlines now that are appearing in magazines and the New York Times, like for instance, the measurements have gone down to the 8-year-olds now. Or life and death, our older adolescents are in the midst of a giant mental health crisis. Now, having done this work for 44 years, we haven't accomplished very much. I mean, my son is now teaching juniors and seniors in Bangkok, and supporting himself. So those are the results. But if we don't all know what's happening to our kids, we're not going to have a labor force in this country. These are the things that when you grow up and you're 90, you can say in public. It's very serious. And I've been sort of lethargic lately, as a lot of other people have been, because I asked my mother once, what did I do when I grew up, when I was growing up? And she said, you played outside. Well, I haven't played outside in 2 years. And that's why I was so lethargic. But when I saw the research about the mental health crisis going down to the 8-year-olds, I thought, I've got to do something again, which I am. But I cannot do it alone. I mean, I've talked all over the world. People have said, how come we haven't heard this before? Or you need to talk to anybody who's got a child. The superintendent of schools in a city in Los Angeles said to me, everybody should hear you. You're talking about something that we've never really talked about. And it's so simple, but that's the trouble. Because everybody thinks they know about attention. And it's very simple to do. First of all, and this will be the last remark I spend unless you want to talk to me. Attention is an energy. We feel it. It either feels good or bad. There is a place in our bodies, usually stomach or wherever you feel things, that you will feel if somebody is treating you badly, your body reacts. And if somebody is treating you nicely, your body will react on that. And who here knows what happens to you when you get the kind of attention you need? What does your body do automatically? Just shout it out.
Go on a stage and receive an award.
I'll just tell you. Thank you for participating. Your body smiles. It smiles. You have no control over this. So what I'm here to tell you is that we've got to determine what kind of attention we need and want, especially these wives who are getting all their answers from other people, because the latest psychology is you have to take care of yourself. Your body will heal you because you're going to be communicating with your subconscious that nobody else knows about. I just heard that the other day. I knew that. I know things. I knew things when I was a baby. One more thing. One more. I did not like the way my parents treated me. I was a selective mute until I was 5 years old. So that's the, oh.